Hey, Wagwan, what y'all deal with? Man, listen, everything with this whole election thing is getting crazy. People are acting like they about to get their car repossessed or that they about to lose their home over this, man. I'm telling you. At this point, it's kind of hard to even tell which direction everything is going in, but I can tell you this. It's made to seem like Kamala is in the lead and she's got all of these donations and everything, but I will tell you this. If you talk to the majority of black people just on a day-to-day, everybody ain't up her tail like people might think so. But I digress. I was looking through Facebook this morning and I saw a video. It got a really interesting topic and I wanted to share it with y'all. I'm going to play it real quick and then I'm going to come back and let y'all know what I think.
You're telling me that a woman has to go work like a man every day, and a man goes work, and he's tired when he gets home. A woman's not tired. She has to clean, cook, do the dishes, do the laundry. Are you kidding?
Why don't you want to do that?
What are you talking about? Why don't I want to do? You know
Why?
how fucking tiring that is? Have you done that?
First of all,
I do it every day.
fellas, do not choose a woman who don't want to be a woman.
Right.
So you don't want to be a woman.
I just
No,
let
you don't
talk.
want to
I
be
just
a
let you
woman.
talk. Yelling doesn't mean you're winning an argument. It's a sign of low intelligence. You can lower your voice and speak to me. I'm sitting right here. I can hear you. So all this, I cook and I clean and yeah, that's part of your function. But when your tire is flat, my function is to make sure you have a new tire.
But
when
that's
your
what
car
I'm
need an
saying.
oil change, it's my job to make sure these people ain't ripping you off. We have different duties and functions and responsibilities. And if you don't love your duty, your function, your responsibility, you're not fit to be a wife, period.
So, this brings up a very interesting topic as it relates to, number one, the whole aspects of gender roles and just how much they really are enforced in this time period. The reason why I say that is because we are in a time period. Women are very much so saying we are not upholding these gender roles. You will not have me trapped in the kitchen cooking and cleaning, boo. I am not your slave. I am not your maid. I'm not doing that.
Now that I got my new glasses prescription, I can finally see who the hell you think you talking to. Cause it ain't me.
But I do feel like also, side by side with that, we are in a time period where men are absolutely expected to fulfill the gender roles that is assigned for them. You first and foremost have to make sure you're providing. You need to be protecting. You need to be making sure that you're doing all of this stuff, changing your tire, making sure that if the garbage needs to be taken out, I better not have to touch it. You need to make sure that this and that. I've also heard in the context of somebody talking about a man and what he's able to provide for his children. If he's saying, hey, I'm giving money for them, I'm making sure I take them to school, I'm doing this and that, and it's looked at as that's just your job. That's what you're supposed to do as a father. But I do think that in this video, it was portrayed as first and foremost, I shouldn't have to do this. Why do I have to come back and cook and clean and do all of this stuff? I'm tired. I need to go get into bed. Why do I have to come back and take care of the home if I have a job? I think it brings up the interesting debate of gender roles. If you look at it in the context then, is it that the woman isn't supposed to be working? Is it that if she does work, she should not have to do the things that are considered womanly duties or something that a woman would do in the relationship? Is it the same as it relates to men having to carry out manly duties no matter what the circumstances? Because there are men who do come home and cook and clean and do all of those things as well, and they still work and they still carry out their duty to provide. I think there are two ways to look at this. I think that you could look at it in the context of what is it that makes it required that do the things that is expected of a woman to do in the house. Is it disqualified after she has to work? Should she be in a position where she shouldn't have to work in order to carry out those wifely duties or motherly duties? Or do they count even if she is working? I would expect that if a car did break down on the side of the road, that the husband would be expected to come and change the tire whether or not he went to work or not. I think that we are in a time period where women are in a position because women are rejecting a lot of the societal gender norms, so to speak. They feel that they don't have to do these things. You know, as the lady said, and she started getting very ramped up. Why would I want to do that? Why would I come back after I had to work like a man and come back and cook and clean and do the laundry and everything like that? And it's looked at as something that is almost derogatory of somebody to expect for you to do that. But also, I do feel that in that same breath, then if a woman feels that she shouldn't have to do all of those things, she shouldn't be expecting her her man to do all of the things that are all of the masculine gender norms to do then.
I said what I said.
Because then, if you have that expectation, you are looking at a lopsided picture here. And a lot of the times, this is the picture of society. This is the way that society has been working more recently in the past couple of years and decades. I do feel that it is looked at as a man has an expectation, a requirement to carry out the things that a man is supposed to do. And otherwise, he is smacked around with the word sassy and told to go get a boyfriend. I'm just saying. So because of that, I do think that women more so is safe inside of that, because all of the women are going to rally behind her and say, how could he expect her to do that? Oh my God, I cannot believe he would expect her to do that. He's trying to gaslight her. Why would he tell her that this is something that she should do? And I feel like it's lopsided. I even like the fact that the woman came in after the fact and she said, I do it. You know, because of course the woman said, why would you, do you do that? Do you do that? And she said, yes, I do. I do it. And I do think that she was saying that in order to be a representation for those of us who wouldn't have a problem with doing that, because of the fact that if you are the wife and you are the woman, then you see yourself as the woman of the household, and then you would carry out those duties no matter what. So I do think that a man and a woman carrying out the duties that are expected of them is not necessarily contingent upon whether you're working or not. But I do want to know what everybody else thinks about that. And I just wanted to hop on here real quick and put my input into the conversation as it relates to that. I'm going to go ahead and put my social media information in here, right here, like I always do. Come on my page, join in the conversation. Let me know what y'all think about this, because I just thought it was a very interesting topic and I wanted to hop on here. Also, I am going to put my YouTube information right here as well, so you can get on there and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that whenever I do put out another video, you'll be able to check that out. And hit me with some likes, hit me with some love. But in the meantime, in between time, peace.